You're seeing all this rain in the Pacific Northwest and probably thinking back to all that rain that impacted Boulder and wondering why we're not seeing quite the same devastation that we saw in Colorado. Some of the flash flooding's happening in the Pacific Northwest, but a couple differences there. First off, the vegetation. The Pacific Northwest, trees, the grass, a lot more vegetation than in an area like Boulder, which is basically just like a rock and basin where all of that water just flows right off and into the waterways and the roadways. And we've seen a lot of rain in the Pacific Northwest, but it's an area that can tolerate it a little bit more, and it happened over a longer time span. About 2 days you saw those rainfall totals of half a foot, close to a foot of rainfall. In the case of Boulder, some of those foot rainfall totals happened within a half day's time. And no matter what the ground is made of, that is almost impossible to keep up with that rainfall rate, whether it's the waterways or the roadways. So those are some of the major differences with the heavy rain that's happening right now in the Pacific Northwest compared to what happened in Boulder.